Aloha from Big Island, Hawaii. This is Kapuna, Lokahi Whitehorse, Nicholas Ancient Whitehorse. So, I'm Isa, the twin brother of Jeshua Christo, and I am here to start the church of Amore Immortale, Anarchia Sophia, the Church of the Divine Mother, Anarchia Sophia. So, Christ is an anarchist, and Sophia is the Divine Mother. So, my born name was Nicholas Turner, from the line of Yeshua and Mary Magdelena, my great-great-grandfathers. So I am their grandson, and so I am a son of God, SUN/SON, of God, Goddess. So I'm here to reestablish my mother's church and teaching, which is the other half of Jeshua Christo. His other half is Sofia and Mary Magdelena. And so the goddess got taken out of the church, and so our church is based on the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, Fifth is Sophia, Gospel of the Saints, Gospel of the Law of One. So the true teachings of Jeshua Christo, which are almost non-existent in this watered-down Bible, that is missing Jeshua Christo's teachings, because, for instance, it says before Abraham was I, but they mistranslated and took out the part where he said, I've been here working in different bodies and forms throughout time, giving out my teaching. So, Yeshua Christo's elder brother Enoch, his book was taken out, so that's in our doctrine for our church, Amore Immortale, and Book of Elijah, because we are knowledgeable of the angels, Gabriel and Michael, who are helping me set up the church, are actually angel is a way of saying, and heavens is the space beings, the Anunnaki, the Nephilim, the Elohim, the sons of God. So what Yeshua studied and taught was Kabbalah. There was no such thing as an Old Testament that was rewritten, or written by people who were not sanctified by source. So Yeshua and Isa followed the Kabbalah, and so our church doctrine is with the Kabbalah. And the last years from 14 to when Yeshua got initiation with John the Baptist, which actually was closer to 50 years of age, and I would know because I'm his brother. And so the lost years of Jesus, that's a part of the testament of our church, the studies with Krishna, which is means Christ, and he's 7,500 years ago. So we studied with Krishna, and then with Buddha, which means love, compassion, and wisdom, and studied kybalion and hermetic, the all, and the ancient wisdom of pure love that Moses studied, which is supposed to be, and we're re-putting back in the Bible. So we're establishing the real Christ Church, and I am here. I am head of the secret teachings of Isa and Jeshua Christo, twin brothers, and Jeshua Christo's wife, Mary Magdelena, and her teachings of Immortal Love, Love Immortal. And so Jeshua Christo never taught. So our teaching is that, God is more clever than vampiric human beings who want you to believe that Yeshua wanted you to believe in him dying on the cross, and he's the only Son of God, and he was tortured and maimed by humans and bloody. And so our church doctrine is different. Jesus tricked the Romans. Romans loved Jesus. They faked him out with that little pig splatter, put all the other people far away, put a pig splatter, and faked Jesus' stabbing. Gave him ibogaine with the sponge, because Jesus is actually a shaman who taught to stay away from money changers in temples and people reading. So the modern church is the same as the Pharisees and Sadducees 2,000 years ago. And the Christ is back. And so we have our secret church, Anarchia Sophia, which is going to be doing the real work of Christ, which is feeding the homeless, healing the sick. We'll have churches for the homeless, for the artists, and we'll be doing naturopathic medicine. We'll be having classes on building the light body that is no longer in the exoteric church, but the true Christian church is not. It's the church of pure love. And so Yeshua's true teaching was follow love. Love is God. And if you follow love, you become God. He never said to just believe in his name. His name is very holy and to be kept holy. With Jeshua Christo's name, guns can drop, demons will run. It's a very powerful name, so never disgrace it or let anyone disgrace that name. It is a powerful name. God's name is holy and always to be kept holy. But love is God and God is love. So we're immortal. And so anyone in our church does not believe in the birth certificate, the birth name. We find our names and we believe that we are here. Each one of us is old as the sun, is a scientific fact. So that's a part of the belief and knowing in our church. And each one of us is connected with love and God, and no one can ever change that. Everyone in the church will know that they're connected with love and God, and God is love, and love is God, and they can find that anywhere. And if they get away from humans and get in nature, then they'll be following the true path. And so it's pretty simple. And then getting out of how old are you? So when you say how old to one of our church members, we'll say as old as the sun, because everyone comes from the sun. That's a fact. And God is the sun, and God is heat, light. And then the pure love energy, as stated in the Kabbalah, is pure love. It's the all, as stated in the Kybalion. And when God came down and taught his Mohamed, he taught his people out in a different language and in a different culture where they had to follow different rules living out in the desert. And they knew God's most perfect name, which is all, the all, as stated in the Kybalion. And Yeshua was teaching about that. It's the pure love energy. That pure love energy splits itself into male, female. Both are equal, but that gives the dichotomy of nature. And God without goddess, it's hell. And goddess without God, it's hell. And none of us would exist without great-grandmother and great-grandfather. So we work with, and so the son is the son of the goddess, born out of the goddess. And so God and goddess are equal. And so every god, Krishna had Radha, Odin had Freya, Isis had Osiris. So Yeshua had Mary Magdelena, and Esau had Sofia. So yeah, all gods have their goddess counterpart, and heaven is when the god gets with the goddess, and when they make love, that's the highest heaven. So love and making love is the highest prayer. So the ancient Shiva Shakti Tantra, the Buddhist Tantra. So all the immortal prophets, Enoch, Jeshua, Isa, and myself, I was Saint Nicholas of Myra. Created the holiday known as Christmas. When I was with Odin, we created Christmas, and I was a Siberian shaman. And I was actually Saint Nicholas of Myra, and I created Christmas and did a lot of miracles. The miracle of giving and helping those needy people. So I was the greatest saint. This was confirmed to me by archangels Gabriel and Michael. And I took the 5th initiation, died to my mortal body, and I am just now the Ancient of Days, a pure love being. And I'm here to establish these churches in every city across the planet. Anarchia Sophia, or Anarchia Sophia, where there will be Qigong classes, Tai Chi classes, Transcendental Meditation classes on Tibetan Buddhism, the Mahabharata Bagavad Gita, the Vaishnav classes on, and classes on Book of Enoch, Mary Magdelena, and classes on magic, Book of Solomon. So God is a magician, and we are white witches, and Yeshua was a white witch, and so he worked with nature and herbs, and so we work with nature, herbs, and plants. So we are doctors and shamans, and all the members of our church, there will be different initiation statuses, but people will work their way up, and if they're trained for 5 years, they could become an immortal prophet, and we will have their books and teachings put in our archives as the ancient, true and living, pure love Bible, which is we're creating and bringing back the true Bible, which is universal, pure love, and God is one. Krishna, Buddha, Yeshua, Mohamed, they're all one, and all the shamans, it's all one. So love is God, God is love. There's only one love, one God, one heart, one law. Be kind. Do not harm others. Be honest. And don't steal, give. And so love, worship love, because that's who I am. The name, love is more important than names and titles, but always honor the names of holy ones. So my name is never to be defiled, any of my goddesses or my goddess, and the name of the goddess, or Jeshua Christo, or Krishna, or any of the holy ones, is never to be defiled, because it's taken us it took me thousands of lives to set up Christmas. I did that for humanity, and I sat here over Christmas almost starving to death, but I was happy because I got to Archangel Michael and Gabriel said I set that up, and so I'm here to reteach the true laws of the Pure Love Church of Christ, who Buddha, which is eternal and immortal, and bring back the secret teachings, and help the lowest of the low, because the church is not helping and doing Christ's mission of helping the homeless. So that's what my church is going to do, and we're going to teach the secret teachings of Yeshua and Mary Magdelena. And yeah, bring heaven on earth, because our church is about magic, art, music, creation, creativity, and it's yeah, each human is going to be tuned in with love and God, and there's and they're going to work the magic of love and God and teach others, and people will learn qigong and meditation and how to light their inner body, the light body. I am the way, the truth, and the light. The light is our light body, because we're light beings. So the secret practices practiced by Yeshua of Buddhist meditation to the ultimate path to Christ is to become one with Buddha, and to become an actual rainbow light being, a Buddha. Because if one wants to aspire to godhood, one has to learn to destroy and kill. And when I was Loki, son of Thor, that's what I did. I was God in the form of destruction, whose will is Shiva. And so living in that form, it's very difficult and rough. So I went, and I still honor and love Shiva. And I am very skilled at warfare and destroying, but I dedicated myself to harmlessness and pure love, the path of the Buddha, which is the true path of Christ. And the only thing that it takes to be a Buddhist is to believe that love is the ultimate power in the universe, and then to test it day by day, and then just follow love with the three jewels: love, wisdom, and intelligence. And then detachment. Only attach yourself to things that are healthy and feed love, foods, people, thoughts. So living every day is love, because love is God and God is love. And God is the Buddha, which is humble, kind, intelligent, and wise. And anyone who lives in kindness and love is living with God and the Buddha. And you could just do the practice, and if it helps to read books or see teachers, that's great. But one could just do that practice every day, and that's all one needs. Wake up every day. How can I be more loving and less negative? How can I show more gratitude and less negativity? How can I have more faith and love and express more love? And that's it. That's it. And then, being still and listening to the heart and doing the meditations. I am love. Love is God. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is love. Seeing the Buddha. Seeing yourself as the Buddha. Seeing the rainbow light Buddha. Seeing yourself as the Buddha. Doing the mantras. Praying to Tara. Om Mani Padme Hum. If one chants Om Mani Padme Hum, that is the mantra of pure love and the lotus of pure love. And chanting that, or meditating on love, or meditating on the pure love energy before the sun and the universes, which is the source of love, which is the source of God, and it's the source of Goddess. Praying to God, Goddess. And so that's the secret. It's just focusing on God, and then you are what you focus on. Focus on the Buddha, and then you are the Buddha. And it's just a steady practice, but the miracles happen with following the Bodhisattva way, the way of not stealing, non-harming, learning more and more to be gentle, to be kind, to fight, but only to fight to protect the weak and for love, and to preserve the names and the holy names of God in the divine way. So fight for love, and I love you all. Aloha.